and my little monkey here gonna help us do some food prepping. Okay. So we're gonna make
fish and chips.
Fish and chips. Okay. So like I know lots of people really struggle with what foods to eat and how much to eat and all that stuff. All right. So again, we're gonna need a scales. Weigh some of this stuff out because it does make it a lot easier. Because ultimately, a 200-gram sweet potato is half the calories of a 400-gram sweet potato. So even though you don't track it, your body keeps a very good log of how much you eat, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna basically make a really simple fish and chip meal, okay? It's gonna be about 400 to 500 calories maximum, which fits in most people's good diets and stuff. And we're going to be a really simple thing to do, okay? So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to preheat my oven to about 180 and let that go on, and then I'm going to get the sweet potatoes and show you how I make them to save a huge amount of calories. Because if you had to buy fish and chips from the chip shop, you're looking probably about nearly 1,000 calories a serve.
Greasy as well.
Greasy as well, yeah, that's right. So, is this the same as fish and chips from a chip shop? No. Is it not a bad alternative? Absolutely. So how we're going to do it? So I'm not going to film the whole thing, but I'm going to peel and chip some sweet potatoes. I'll tell you the numbers very shortly. And we're going to use a very simple coleslaw, okay? And coleslaw really, if you don't put all the sauce in, because the sauce from the coleslaw is actually the high fat, high calorie kind of stuff, right? So when you look on the back of this thing, 95 grams, or it is a serving size, 100 grams, and it's 114 calories. But most of that really is coming from the actual dressing you put on it. So what I'm going to use some of the dressing, not all of it, because you don't actually need all of it to make it taste nice. You can use half of the original dressing, so that would bring it down to obviously more like 55 calories or something. And it's going to be way better, and it's going to taste very similar, okay? And then we're going to use these hokey breaded fillets, and they're about 150 calories a portion. So again, I'm going with the portion sizes and using those, okay? So let's get into it. So this entire sweet potato is going to weigh, guess, what do you reckon? How much is that going to weigh?
150?
Huh?
It was 200 at the start, maybe 200 grams at the start, maybe 50 or 50 grams less, maybe, or
So what do you think it's going to be?
150 to 175.
This is going to be 175 grams, is it?
Yes.
Okay. That was 500 grams of potato. So this is how we got no idea how much stuff weighs, okay? So this is half a kilo potato, okay? So what I'm going to do is quite simply is going to chop it in half. Chop it down the middle.
The inside looks like a carrot.
Well, did you know that sweet potato is a vegetable, not a potato? There you go. You chip it like you would normal chips.
And since we're trying to do it, I guess, sort of quickly, and we don't, because we're gonna have our dinner in probably about an hour, so if we spent 30 extra minutes just peeling off the excess skin, then we're never gonna get dinner.
That's right. So why am I using sweet potato? Just like it. No reason. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna probably make Gordon Ramsay turn in his grave, and I'm gonna put all the sweet potatoes on a plate. Simple. Okay. I'm gonna take it over to the microwave, and I'm gonna zap it in the microwave for about 8 minutes. Okay.
8 minutes.
And the reason I do that, I'm going to put this over the top, is because I want it to be faster. I don't want to put these in the oven, they'll take ages to cook. So, if I chuck them in there, 8 minutes in there, they'll kind of semi-cook, soften, and then I'm going to transfer them onto a baking tray and pop them in the oven with a bit of spray oil and some salt until they crisp up like some chips. So there we go. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. So, I'm going to make a sauce, but what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to use the sauce that the coleslaw came in the packet, okay? Because it is basically fat dressing.
And
so what I'm going to... Huh?
It looks very, very bad and unappetizing.
Yeah, it doesn't look amazing. It tastes nice for sure, but like I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to use a light mayonnaise. Okay, so on the back, 14 grams basically is 37 calories. Okay, and that'll probably be enough for both of us. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna weigh it out because I don't know what 14 grams looks like. So I got my bowl here. I dollop in there, and there you go. I overcooked that by a mile. So if you look at that there, that's actually 30 grams. Okay, I had no idea, but if I hadn't weighed it, I would know. So I'm actually gonna take half of it back out. Put it back in. There you go, 18. That's close enough. Okay, and that's why you gotta do it. Because had I not, that 37 calories would have been nearly 80, wouldn't it? Yeah. All right. Now I'm just gonna get a little bit of red lemon juice on the top there. Pop that in. And full disclosure, we did this off camera.
It looks kind of like yogurt, but like that liquid yogurt you get, but actually it tastes surprisingly good.
Cool. So now I'm gonna like lemony mayonnaise, which is cool. Now all I'm gonna do is put about 100 grams of this in. Okay, it's quite a lot of it.
Totally.
And then 100 grams in there, bang on, like 120 grams, doesn't matter. And you're just gonna coat this up now. There's loads in there. And then you got like a mayonnaise, lemon, sort of coleslaw. Okay? And it tastes alright, it's good.
And if you don't like salad, coleslaw tastes way better. I hate salad.
Good.
But coleslaw is good.
Real simple. For the sake of like, I don't know, 20 calories of sauce each. The vegetables themselves are going to be very, very low in calories. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably not even 100 calories there. Probably more like 50 or 60 calories for the actual veg itself.
Is there any added artificial like sugar in it?
No, none of that stuff in there. It's good. So that's the coleslaw done. Okay. So I'm going to wait for 2 minutes left on the sweet potatoes, and I'll show you how we do it. Alright, so we're going to make the sweet potatoes, and I'm going to need a spray oil, okay? Not a lot, but what I'm going to do is I've got a baking tray there and some parchment paper. I'm just going to spray the oil on there, okay? And then I'm going to put a little bed of salt on the bottom. That's where we're going to lay our potatoes on the top, alright? So we've got a minute to go. Sweet potatoes or kumara is done. So there you go. So that's that, okay? So they're done. They're quite soft as well, which is really good. So all I'm going to do now is just pop them on a parchment paper like that. Basically separate them all out, which isn't too difficult to do because they're quite hot. So separate them all out.
Have you done this before?
Oh, yeah, loads of times. Okay, here we go. So that's kind of how it looks like on there. Okay, so that's half a kilo. Yeah, right. So it's going to feed two of us. I'm going to get the oil again, and then just give it a spray. All that does really is kind of crisps them up a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to get my two fillets and I'll pop them on the side. And you probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll all be cooked together at the same time, okay? If not, I can pop the fish in for a bit longer. And really, that just goes in there for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes.
And honestly, the amount of low fat it probably is, that oil probably double the amount of fat.
So there you go, back in 5 to show you what it all looks like. Alright team, so I think we're done. So, alright. Cool. So, a bit hot. So that is really my my fish and kumara chips like that. Okay, it looks pretty good, I think.
I'm licking my lips.
Pretty good. Okay, you can see they all crisp up quite nice. Actually, they crisp on both sides. You've got salt on the bottom. That's really it done. So I'm gonna prepare it all, and then I'll show you what it looks like on a plate. It
looks delicious.
So that's the entire meal. Okay, it was really easy to do. It looks actually pretty cool, so I'll return it. So that's really it. So we got, you know, the rules, I guess, the protein, the carbs, and the vegetables. The thing comes to about 400 calories, I think 395 calories all up. Very simple, very quick, very healthy meal to do. If you wanted to make it a little bit better, maybe you could have normal hoki without the bread on it, without being breaded, or use a few less potatoes. Doesn't really matter, but that is it. That's how easy food prep can be and how making healthy meals can be. You just pick a protein, you pick a carb, you pick a vegetable, and you make it amazing. So that's it from me. Have a really good day, and I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.